Now I would like to invite Mr. Saurabh Pandey, who is a qualified IT professional with 14 plus years of experience in the IT industry, developing and implementing projects in database, data warehouse, ETL, business intelligence, and data analytics. He is proficient in building data models, ETL, and business dashboards, and has experience in responding with solution for customers' RFI, RFP, and SOW within stipulated time with designing frameworks and templates with various business needs. Over to you, sir.
Really thankful to Asna ma'am and Meha ma'am to provide this opportunity that I am here in front of you and to share my insight, to share my experiences. So, definitely you are excited to listen us. I can say the attendance is full this time. Although ma'am has told that you people are resistant to come here in physical, but I can see that people are excited and excited to listen us actually. Raj has told many things about the multi-generational workforce. Definitely, it is. You can already read all these things in the books. But anyhow, we need to check that what is the present scenario in the world, means present scenario in the organization, because you are going to be passed out from here, and you have to face the actual challenges which is going on inside the organization, inside the corporate world. So if you will see, as of now, 35% of workforce around the world or around India is from the millennial age group. Yeah. And millennial age group is a transition. The person who is working belongs to the millennial age group. Sorry. Hope I am audible now. Yeah. Sorry. Yeah. So we are just talking about the millennial millennial workforce. So I told you that 35% of the person in the corporate organization belongs to the millennial one. And if you will see that the person who belongs to the millennial is a transition. They have seen the various transition across their life when they have born and they just working as a professionals in the organization. So they said that they have just seen the transition from the, you can say the internet, handheld device, phones, and then the mobiles, smartphones are there. But if you're talking about the alpha generation, they are just born with the phone in hand. So these are the things. And the millennial generation has making a coordination between the earlier generation, Generation X, Generation Bloomberg, and again the Generation G. So this is the things that when you pass out from this organization, this DSM, thereafter you need to look at how you can practically handle the situation in the corporate world. Many of the person would go there. Some will work as a PMO, some will work as a HR team. And in that scenario, you need to handle the person who is only the head of the department of the age of 50 or age of 55, or the CEO. And again, you need to handle with the people who is going to join your organization as a fresher. So any organization, if you see the business model or the cost model of any organization, the actual profit, you're just talking about the actual profit. So actual profit comes from the freshers who are having the less salary, but the CEO or the top level management having the higher salary. And in the same way, the organization structure is such that we have the new joinees, you have the freshers, and we have the senior and experienced person. And the age group or the generation difference is too huge, too high. And making a balance between these two generation persons is really a complex task for you guys. Let's suppose, if I take my own example, when I joined the industry, I think so that HR is the department, they do not do anything. They are the enablers, but they don't really do anything. But once I just grown up in the hierarchy, and I'm managing the team of 20 to 25 people, and dealing the projects, handling the person who is up to my boss, my managers, and also the team or the person who is of the age of 22 or 25 who has just joined the industry. So who use Gap. I do not want to reveal my age, but I can say that my manager is more than 15 years older than me. He is the account head. And the new hire who joined the fresher in my organization is 22 years of age. So just looking at this scenario, I have to responsible my stakeholders in my team is more than 15-year older and also the less than 15-year older. So this is a huge gap, and you can see that you are managing the three generations at the same time, and this is the challenge for the HR. So can you see this? As Archana ma'am told that we have the VUCA word and now we have the Bani word. So this definition, two terms has changed a lot the organizations. Can you see the challenges as a present age, as a present time? What the other organization is facing in the current world, current situation? That's the people do not want to come to the office, like as you are. That's you want that all should be gone from the online mode. But in the current situation, also the office or the HR means the key role of the HR here to manage that how the workforce came to the office. So in that case, what they are doing actually, they are just organizing the different leaders talk. They are organizing the other psychological talk with the person in this industry, so that they can make the people of the organization understandable that the coming to the office is a task that you can perform very well when you come to the office. So looking at when being at home, there's a many other various things that need to encounter on a day-to-day basis. But still, so if you think about the VUCA to Vani word, initially before the COVID, the people are saying that the performance is very high when the person is working from home. But now the same organization is saying the performance is very low because the people are working from home. So the thought process has been changed. And how we can enable in the organization, these are the responsibility of HR that has given to the HR team by the organizations. So once the COVID is started, the problem with the organization is that how we can enable everything, the people can work from the home. But now, means because the desktop was there, no laptop was there, and the psychology is everything behind this. So we need to change the psychology of each employee, each person by the HR. That's we are managing, we are making everything enable so that you can work from the office. So various facility, various you can say the remuneration is provided to the employees so that they can set up everything at home and they can work as a employee 9 to 5. But what happened during this 2-year period? So people are working more and more. People are getting sick. Not because of they have to work hard, because they have to do most of the things they are not supposed to do actually in the past when they are working from office. So these are the things, many things has been imparted in their daily day-to-day life, and they have to work, they have to deal with that. So, so now the job is on you, just how you are making comfortable to an employee inside the current work scenario in the organization. And these employee belongs to the multi-generational, from CEO to from new hires. The age group is different. So this is a practical scenario you have to encounter this time. And how you will deal with this, this scenario, I think you have some practical implications, and you have to make some strategies so that you can come up with good ideas and you can engage your team members, you can engage your people so that they can come to the office and they can work together. Looking at my team, as I told you earlier, that's initially I thought that HR do not do anything, yeah. But HR is not something like that. This is the vendor or the third thing. This is not we should not understand like that. It is not they do not do anything actually. But when you manage the team either at an initial level or at a higher level, you come to know that the principle of HR to manage the people, to manage your work-life balance, should be with every person, like as a manager, like as any CEO, because he has to deal with the person of the various different stages. So I think we need to understand that when we are working in a team, we have the complex scenario, we have the complex situation where we need to deal with the person, because you already have read that about the hiring, onboarding to retire. So these are the phases of the employee hiring in an organization. But after that, when the person has been joined inside the team, inside the organization, it is the responsibility of the respective project manager that he has to take care of that. I think Raj has also pointed out one scenario. That's when the project is going to degrade it. So no one is going to ask that's why the project has been failed. They just, manager has been blamed that the people are not managed it well and they are not able to make the project live in that scenario. So all the person need to be take care of these things that the team they are handling and the person who they are working with should feel comfortable while working with you. So, so whatever the psychology, whatever the sociology you feel while managing the team, while managing the people, you need to take care of that. So that once the team is balanced, you have the proper connect with your team members. I think if you can win the person in your team, it will be very easy for you to enable every services, every project and everything. If you're looking at the current business model, I think top level management of the CEO usually see about the numbers of the finances. That's it. They doesn't, anything else doesn't matter to them. If the fund is coming, the money is coming to them, they don't bother you. But in case of is at the end of month or at the end of year, they feel that the term used in the corporate was the NIT. So they are, if they are facing that NIT is there, means the person is not billable in the service industry basically. In that case, every manager has to be answerable. Why this huge gap in the finances? So in that case, you need to be answerable to them. But you can manage these finances only when you have the connect with your people. When you have the connect with your people, you will have the proper management, you will have the proper, you can say the understanding and proper hold on the project, and you can deliver them well. So HR is a concept we have already read in the book, but implementing in a practical world is a very critical thing, and we need to think, we need to come up with the ideas. That's whatever we have read that need to be implemented in the real-time world. So looking at things, I will try to stop my words here, and best of luck to you all. After that, you should be ready to face the challenges and handle all the things according to the HR prominence. Thank you guys.